empty chair across the table echoes in the room. Shadows.
Oliver moved to Evergreen Harbor. A soccer team invited him to play there, and he accepted.
Memories linger in the air like
When he was doing his daily task, someone knocked on his door.
Who are you?
amidst the silence that I see. And I'll be waiting for you, waiting for
It's you.
I looked for you everywhere in Foxbury, but I couldn't find you because I didn't even know your name. And you're here and you're my name.
Oliver, don't do that. You don't even remember who I am. I didn't know it was you here. If I did, I wouldn't have knocked on your door.
Come on, I know you want this as much as I do. I felt the connection that day.
Yeah, I'll be waiting for you, waiting for you. I promise I will hold on to.
So are you gonna tell me who you are or not? You said you would if we'd meet again.
I'm Lavender Landgrab. Does it ring any bell?
Flower name? Landgrab? Are you Rose's sister?
At least you remember her. I'm her twin. Did you really look for me?
Of course. I was going crazy thinking about you. I eventually gave up and I can't believe you're here. Let's go inside and tell me more about your crush on me.
Oliver doesn't have much furniture yet. He just moved in, and he didn't want to ask his parents for too much money. He was embarrassed to show her his bedroom because she's a landgrab, and also he's a slob. She doesn't care about it. She likes him. Maybe they complement each other, the slob and the neat. She told him everything about when they met the same day he met Rose. He never looked at her, he only looked at Rose. But to be fair, everyone looked at Rose first, even if they were twins. They were getting hungry, and Lavender asked what ingredients he had at home, and Oliver told her. Now she's cooking dinner for them. Oliver is so excited to see her again. Lavender told him she was so sad when he moved out, but happy that him and her sister broke up. Rose and her have sort of a frenemies relationship. Oliver even thought about Rose the last time he saw her, but he knew she couldn't be her. She was just as sweet. The minute Lavender saw him again at Foxbury, she knew it was him, and she needed to see if he would remember her. At first, it was supposed to be just her seducing him and never really doing anything, but she couldn't do it. All her feelings for him from when they were teens came back to her, but it still hurt that he couldn't remember her. That's why she didn't want to tell him who she was. But meeting him again like this, it was clearly fate. Oliver found a candle and wine he had in the cabinet. They had sort of a first romantic date. Oliver wanted to know more about her. So they talked about their families, their time in Foxbury, and what they do for living. Oliver was very interested to know more and more about Lavender. He couldn't believe fate brought her back to his life like this. They are so in love with each other.
I don't want anything left untried. Will you come with me, mon cher? So let us just do.
They just can't stop talking and smiling. They are both so happy to meet each other again. And Lavender is so flirty at the moment. Oliver was trying to not push the next level and just talk for the night. But he couldn't resist her.
It's not that you're timid, no one could say.
After their wicked woo-woo, Lavender couldn't stop smiling. For them both, this didn't feel real. You know, when things are too good to be true. The next day she woke up and said she needed to go to her apartment. But Oliver asked her to stay in bed with him in this thunderstorm, calling sick. She would love to stay, but she really can't. Then he asked her just 5 minutes more. When he was seeing her out, he kissed her and said he was going to miss her. That now that they met again, he's scared of letting her go and never see her again. But she is sure that she's just a door away and she's not going anywhere. Serena called him and asked about the movie and how he was doing. They chatted for a while and he told her about everything. That he met a girl and they're sort of dating now. Serena was happy. He never stops practicing. El Vampiro knocking on his door in a daylight wasn't on my bingo card. They have been going on dates frequently and more getting to know each other. Their bond getting stronger each time. Lavender decided to ask about living together. And Oliver was thinking the same, but he didn't want to rush things because he thought she wouldn't want that. But since this was her exactly thought, he would be more than happy to live together. For some reason after she moved in, she wasn't part of the group, so she couldn't even eat together. Part of this gen rules is that he needs to work on his singing skill. I imagine that he loves karaoke then. Oliver was so happy that she decided to move in with him. And a pop-up for a steamy dynamic. I guess it makes sense since they are in the beginning of their relationship. They decided to drink to celebrate.
I just wanna hold you for forever. Every day you're making me better.
Let's say things are very steamy between them indeed.
Take you there. If I'm gonna love somebody, I just wanna love you. If I'm gonna love somebody, I just wanna love you. If I'm gonna love somebody, I just.
And she didn't even know she was pregnant. She came back from work with a strong pain and decided to go to the hospital. And she found out she was having a miscarriage. She didn't know exactly how to feel. She didn't want to have a baby right now, but this hurts. She had a want to talk to her mom, so I imagine when she was at the hospital, she called her to visit. Lavender told her about the miscarriage. Freya didn't even know she was dating someone or even that she moved out. But she was happy that she called and she will be there for her daughter. She was sad about what happened to her. Freya left and she was just too tired. She decided to go to bed just for a while to wait for Oliver. Oliver was promoted to rookie.
Oh, Mirenay.
He was so happy about his promotion and totally unaware on what happened with his partner. He saw she was sleeping and debated about waking her, to ask her to change or to just leave her like this. But when he was exercising, she woke up and told him about the miscarriage. Oliver actually would be happy to be a dad. He's ready and he feels like he always meant to be a parent. So, he was sad about the miscarriage. Lavender didn't think she would want a child right now, but this was hitting her harder than she thought. Oliver tried to comfort her and said they would try another time. They will have plenty of time to try to have another baby. Plus, they will have as many children as she wants them to have. This made her smile again, and she said she wanted to start trying right now. He picked her up from the floor and said he would carry her to their bedroom. And if that's what she wanted, they would start right now. And she nodded and said this would make her feel better.
What shall we call us? Hobos per se. We'll find that out on the way. So let us just do.
How are you feeling?
I'm feeling better, but I don't want to think about that.
this over. Let us just do my love and see.
It's okay to not think about it for now.
I love you, Ollie.
I love you, Labby.